Good morning. I hope you all had a wonderful night. So, according to the last video I dropped, I said I'm going to talk about how to draw trend lines on lower time frame. But some questions were asked, and I can't overlook those questions. So today I'm just going to answer those questions, and by tomorrow I will do a video on how to draw trend lines on lower time frame on 15 minutes and above. Not 5 minutes. I don't deal with 5 minutes. I don't deal with 1 minute. I feel they are both Judas and they can Judas you anytime. Yeah. So back to business. So a question someone dropped: how do one relate trend line, support, and resistance? As much as I love this question, I wish this person is right in my front so that I can show this person. But I'm gonna try my every possible way to make sure I break this down. But I love this question. When I saw the question yesterday, I've been I won't use the word disturb, but I've been like trying to gather informations or trying to gather what the simplest English I will say to break down this. Like I said yesterday, I define trend line as a superimposed line on a chart revealing the direction of a market. There's no market that does not follow a trend. There's no market that does not follow a trend. Can either break the trend and start to form a new trend, but all market follows trend. Okay, for example, I dropped the analysis for this yesterday. I love to delete my analysis. Yeah, I love to delete my trend line because I love drawing trend line. That's one beautiful thing. Trend. If you know how to draw a trend line, man, you're definitely gonna love it. So yeah, I dropped this signal in my group like I think 30 minutes or an hour ago. Yeah, I dropped this signal in my group. So this might happen. Yeah, this might happen. This is the trend this market is following. So what is support? What is resistance? Support represents a low level a stock price reaches over time, and it is always at the bottom. So support. Like I said yesterday, I said you should always check. Yeah, I might not put it like this directly, but it also means you should always check the candle body and the candle wick for the support. So like this is another. Yeah, so I think it's trying to form another support here. Yeah, it's trying to form another support here. So support is always below and resistance is always above. This is a resistance here. So there are some times when you draw a trend line, it breaks your trend line and goes to the next resistance or the next support and respects it. That's why I said I think it's in the third week we're going to talk about how to set and where to set your stop loss and take profit. You don't always have to put your stop loss above the trend line. No. If you have enough capital, put your stop loss above the next support or the resistance of the previous candle wick, not the candle body this time. That's why since I realized these things, and I can actually show you my history, and you will never see that my trade eats stop loss in loss. My trade eats stop loss in profit, and that's because maybe I want to secure profit. Then I secure my profit, and then the trade comes back to my entry. But it will never take me out in loss. Yeah. So if you don't have much capital, use the lowest lot size. I advise most people to cut lot size. I don't know if people know how to cut lot size, but we're going to do that one day. So I don't know if I've answered your question. How do one relate trend line support and resistance? Also, this volatility 25, I dropped the signal in my group this morning that I'll this volatility 25, I did not draw a trend line. I just followed the normal support and resistance rule. Let me show you. See how it respected the support level. It respected it. I just dropped it. I think like 30 minutes or an hour ago when I dropped the signal for volatility 10. So this thing is respecting the the support. So there are some times that you don't need to draw trend line. All you have to know is identify the major support and major resistance level. That's why my analysis are done on higher time frame, because H4 also represents a major time frame. So this is a major support to me. It's a major support because you're definitely gonna see it on daily time frame. But if you do this on M15, it might not be clear. So I don't want to take much of our time. Question 2. How do you identify the rejections on jump 50? This is the simplest question, and I'm going to be fast with that. Jump 50. Yeah. How do you identify the rejection? So I'm going to go to daily candle. I did my analysis on daily. Like I said in the previous video, that you should always check either the candle body or the candle wick and wait for a rejection candle before picking a trade. Excuse me. Before picking a trade. This thing on weekly formed a double bottom, but on daily this is like seeing a triple bottom. The first one, the second one, this the third one. This is like seeing a triple bottom. So the first daily candle got rejected, second got rejected, third got rejected. So I noticed it on the fourth day. I didn't tell my um my group members to pick the trade because I don't pick a moving trade. No. So when I saw that it came down and got rejected, I sent the analysis to the group and I told them in the group that I've never traded Jump 50 before. So you guys should pick it on your demo account. I don't know what gave me courage. I picked it on my main account with the lowest lot size, and I think I closed it. That's 0.01. I closed it at $33. I didn't allow it to reach my take profit. But if I had left it to get to the take profit, I think I would have made more than that. So, not taking much of our time. There are some times that you don't have to draw trend lines. You just have to identify support and resistance. I know a man that is not good in drawing a trend line. What he does is wait for the M and W pattern. What does M means? M means double top. W means double bottom. That's what the man trades. Without meeting these things, he's not picking any trade that day. So I don't want to take much of our time. So I wish us a lovely day ahead. If you have any questions again, just ask. This week, like I said, it's for trend lines. So if you have any question concerning trend lines, support, and resistance, I'll reply you. And by tomorrow is for scalpers. I'm going to make your video on how to scalp. I was scalping, and I will also make I will also make a video about crash and boom and crash scalping as well. They buy, they sell, they buy, they sell. So do have a lovely day ahead. Thank you.